Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your weekly reading. This is April 10th through 19th. Hello, hope you're amazing. So, your cards for this week are Man Holding a Heart, Goddess of Dreams, Vision, Intuition, and Receptivity, and Ceremony, Invocation. Okay, Sagittarius. I feel like you're ready to take the lead when it comes to your love life this week. Um, it's interesting because you're starting this off by listening to someone else's concerns or issues. Um, it's like you're receptive to a partner and what they're going through and opening up your heart enough to help them, trust them, be with them like through the journey. And your promise is that this will enhance your relationship and help like open up the doors, I feel like, to something new. So I feel like you don't mind it because you know there's something good coming out of it. So Death, Queen of Wands, Six of Cups, Four of Cups, Ten of Swords, Queen of Cups, King of Pentacles, the Devil, and the Moon. And then on the bottom of the deck, we have the High Priestess in reverse and the Emperor. Overall energy. I don't want to say that you're putting yourself on the back burner, Sagittarius, but you're putting your partner's needs ahead of yours. Like your desires and wants and your feelings about things. And it's like it's time for you to step up and take sort of a lead role, and that's what you're doing. So major arcana on the table, of course, the High Priestess and the Emperor, Death, the Devil, and the Moon. So a rebirth or a rekindlement of sorts that you wanted is on deck this week. But there are some things that you're going to have to get through to get there. Okay? And it's going to be an emotionally confusing time for you or or your person. And I feel like you're going to try to be there through it, to help them. So you've been wanting change for quite some time. I feel like you've been offering new things or like trying new things, and you may have been turned down, but and you felt some sort of emotional way about it, but you also understand that it's bigger than you, you know. Um, the person that you're with is getting more confident to deal with past issues, and you're hoping that they can move on from it, as best as they can. So I feel like you're willing to be supportive through that while they're doing that or getting through things. Um, I do feel like in the past you may have ignored maybe an emotional disconnect or feeling like they were just emotionally distant from you. I feel like you tried to ignore that and they tried to ignore it and not deal with it. But I feel like the thoughts of the past or fear has been all consuming. So now they have to deal with it, you know? It's like they can't keep nurturing the negative parts, and you can't, you know, you get tired of offering to help or offering to make changes and getting turned down as well. So it looks like there needs to be some change. I feel like your Sagittarius being a grounded presence in this person's life that they need. They need that groundedness that you're bringing. And even though you've been turned down or maybe not listened to or gaslighted in some cases, I feel like you're a steady pillar in their situation and in their life for help wise. Um, they are dealing with some past issues emotionally. That's what I see. And the sooner they let that go, the sooner they can be able to see clearly. They're really confused. They have a lot of weird misconceptions, or um, it's like what they're going through and what they need to heal kind of dictates their decision making process. And as soon as that, they start to see that they're nurturing like the negative parts of a situation, they can start to move on from it. They can get themselves untrapped. And I feel like with the promise of there being something different, you're sticking in it or sticking with the situation. You're kind of disconnecting yourself and being like the higher person. Um, because I feel like that's the strongest thing you can do um, to help this person. So you're being the stronger or the bigger person. Yeah. You've definitely had your issues, Sagittarius, with being like, I need to be heard, and a relationship is not, this situation is not beneficial if I'm not being heard or if I'm feeling this way. But you also know, too, that your partner or who this person is not taking control or handling things the way that they should be. They've been working on the wrong things or working on the wrong issues. And I feel like they're trying to make that change or do something differently. Yeah. You're looking at the bigger picture. It's less about the connection and the love and more about them healing so you can grow together in a healthy way. This is like you making a investment. You're seeing if this is going to work because you feel like this is a smart investment to make. Um, I will say that the healing process is theirs. So don't go anticipating that things are going to be better by the end of the week. It's going to take some time, to cultivate, to grow, to learn type of energy. Yeah. So something that you were trying to dodge or move away from is coming to the forefront. It's going to help rekindle and make the relationship stronger. Okay. So when they deal with this, then they'll be able to focus on the relationship and things that are uh, they're currently faced with. But first they need to dig deep to get all that stuff out, all that muck. Yeah. I feel like you'll be able to focus more on work or goals around the house, fixing things, getting things done, once your love life gets back on track. But I feel like right now your focus is like trying to get your love life in order or get something resolved. So then you can be like, okay, well this is checked off the list. Now I can move on to something else. It's like all of that energy that you were wasting being worried or anxious kind of goes away and you start focusing on other things in your life. Okay. All right, Sagittarius, that's it. I love you. Talk to you later. Bye bye.